Armour, forget about beating Simone Biles, it's not going to happen. St. Louis, anyone still harboring thoughts of beating Simone Biles is flat-out delusional. Her fellow Americans gave up on that idea a couple of years ago, and with good reason. Biles won her fourth consecutive U.S. title Sunday night by almost 4 points. A margin so ridiculously lopsided it makes those non-conference routes in college football look like squeakers. What makes it even more stunning is this isn't a bunch of junior-level wannabes Biles is running roughshod over. The Americans have won the team title at the last 4 major international competitions. And about the only way they don't make it 5 in a row in Rio is if their bus gets lost on the way to the arena. The runner-up to Biles was Aly Raisman, who has 2 gold medals from the London Olympics. Not far behind was defending Olympic champion Gabby Douglas, who finished second to Biles at last year's World Championships. Also giving chase was Laurie Hernandez, the last year's junior champ, who is a favorite of national team coordinator Martha Caroli. It's not as if someone is waiting in the wings in another country, either. Romania's Larisa Iordache, who has medaled at the last 2 World Championships, isn't even guaranteed of going to Rio after breaking her finger this spring. Former world champion Ali Mustafina of Russia has struggled this year. China's Shang Chunsong has never gotten within 2 points of her. In other words, Biles got the best the world can give this weekend and it still wasn't close. She advanced to the Olympic trials July 8–10 in San Jose along with the rest of the top 8. But her presence there is just a formality. Let's be honest, the Olympic title probably is too. Unless gymnastics officials force the 3-time world champion to spot the rest of the field a couple of points. Biles is a natural tumbler, with power and explosiveness that's never been seen before. On floor exercise, her first pass was so huge a Mini Cooper could have driven beneath her and still had an inch or 2 to spare. She got almost as much height on her leaps as other gymnasts get on their tumbling runs. But it's her execution that turns a gap into a chasm. On Sunday night, the execution score for her Armour was a 9.9 out of 10. Mind you, the Armour is one of the hardest vaults being done in the world today, so difficult only a handful of women even attempt it. Raisman and Michaela Skinner were the only others who did Armours on Sunday night, yet Biles was nearly flawless, soaring high above the vault table with her legs glued together. The only blemish judges could come up with was a small hop forward on her dismount. Even with that, a 9.9 is unicorn territory for as often as it's seen. Biles had the highest difficulty on both balance beam and floor exercise. Now, there are athletes who pack their routines with tough tricks. But you have to watch them with one hand over your eyes for fear they're going to splat all over the place. Not Biles. Everything she does looks light and effortless. As if she was simply playing around in her gym back in Houston rather than competing in the ultimate pressure cooker. It's just not fair. Simone Biles is not only going to beat everybody, she's going to make it look easy.